Greetings, Libra family members, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is a mid-monthly reading for those of us born in the sign of Libra for the month of July 2017. Libra family members, the spirit has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed and prayed over and affirmed, and they have been shuffled and cut according to the amount of times that the Spirit has given me guidance. I always give credit to the Spirit immediately in the beginning of every reading, because these cards are not mine. These cards belong to another entity. I am just the vessel and the vehicle for communication. And so, Libra family members, with that being said, in all respects being paid, please, with your permission, let me get right into your reading for the mid-month of July. Libra family members, I see where some of you are coming from a place of, there's some selfishness. So I see that clearly. You're coming, and this is relating to this love relationship. There's some selfishness that you've been dealing with, this type of energy. And this selfishness is probably coming from a lover, probably coming from an ex-lover actually. And so this selfishness that you've been dealing with has taken a toll on you emotionally. And the Spirit has shown me, and it's very clear, because in your center there's a breakup, or there's a love relationship that is ending. It's ending. It's no longer happening, and it's happening this way, or it's taking on this shape because it had that selfish nature. So Libra family members, the Spirit sees you and acknowledges you. And the Spirit also shows where you were very concerned about money, and being concerned about money and going through the challenges of a love relationship breakup and all that type of stuff is very, very difficult to focus on what you need to focus on. But the Spirit is going to give us some clarity. As you go forward, though, you are going to come to a place of emotional stability. So in other words, this healing thing that's going to take place for you is going to be very real, and you're going to feel it, and it's going to happen within the next 4 weeks. For those of you that are Libra family members, there's going to be a healing. And this healing is because of, first of all, it's because of this love relationship that was just really selfish. It doesn't even matter if it was a long-term committed relationship. The person was selfish to you. And so that caused you to have some pain and to have this energy, which is why the Spirit laid this out in front of me. And you also are not focusing on money. Money it's coming, but it's not coming as strong and as superfluously as you would like it to. It's coming, but it's slow. The Spirit shows me where there are some things that you have to do, and you are doing them, and that's a good thing for those of you born in the Libra family members. And I also see where the Wheel of Fortune, which is crowning your reading, and the Wheel of Fortune crowning your reading indicates that there is good things coming for you. So some of you are dealing with a job, some of you dealing with housing, some of you dealing with love, and some of you dealing with all three. And no matter what you are dealing with, the Spirit shows me the crown of your reading is the Wheel of Fortune, indicating that there are so many good things coming for you. In other words, whatever you need is coming for you, Libra family members. Mark my word on that. The Spirit is requiring, though, that you begin to look more at your future, and you begin to accept realities about your future by making those images and those desires real, by putting them down on paper, by limiting them and making them quantifiable. So instead of saying, I want to be happy, I want to be successful, define what it means to be successful. Define what you mean by happiness. Put it down on paper. Let's clarify our long-term goals. Libra family members, the Spirit is showing me a legal, governmental, official matter that's going to happen for you right around now. Right around now. I have to be redundant. And this legal, governmental, official matter, once again, is not going to work out in your favor. This is annoying. And the Spirit just put those words in my mouth once again, because this probably is not a new situation that you are dealing with. And once again, there's a need for you to dot your I's and cross your T's. And as you go forward, if you have been listening to my readings for the last couple of months, and if you feel that they are accurate for you, as you go forward, Libra family members, please be aware this legal, governmental, official matter is not ready to work out in your favor. Libra family members, some of you are so close to finishing your education. Some of you are like 1 class, 2 classes away. Some of you need to just finish up just the last few pieces of the certification, licensure, certificate, whatever it is that you're going for, whether it's a certificate or whether it's a diploma or whether it's a degree or a license. You're so close. Just go ahead and finish the formal education part. And what's going to happen, Libra, is that's going to open up some doors for you as far as earning potential. And for those of you that are looking for a job, and I know some Libras who are, and so this is a good thing. Some of you have been applying for different jobs, and I know some Libras who are doing that as well. And so Libra family members, I want to encourage you by giving you the good news, and that is that you can expect good news about a job that you probably applied for. Yeah, and you maybe put it on the back burner and say, whatever, I'm not going to think about it. Well, the good news is that the good news is coming regarding that job. Libra family members, and right now I see where you're in a place where you don't feel as if everybody's celebrating you, and everybody's not going to celebrate you. And you and everybody else is not necessarily going to be getting along at this time in your life. So the Spirit is talking to me, talking to you, so you know who you are. If you're in a place where you're finding drama and challenges, particularly among those that are close to you, friends and family, but close friends and family. I'm not talking about distant cousins. That's not what I'm not talking. I'm not being ambiguous. I'm telling you that the Spirit is talking to you, Libra, those of you that are going through drama with friends and family. Because what's going to happen? It is going to be a time of change and transformation and an ending. But I want you to know that when this thing ends, whatever this is, whatever this energy is that ends, and I'm going to talk about that in depth for a few moments, you're going to come to a place of clarity regarding your long-term goals. And you know what's so beautiful, Libra, and I'm really happy to be able to do this reading because I see your long-term goals and your wheel of fortune are so connected. So the idea of you getting up and making something happen for yourself, the idea of you getting up and making a productive and progressive move for your future is evident here. In addition, like I said, on the periphery, okay, friends and family members not getting along with you, but I'm talking about you, not them and you. Now I'm talking about you getting up and doing something and you reaching out for your long-term vision of yourself. And that's a good thing. Once again, that same energy applies. Put that vision down on paper. Get a journal. Get a little 99-cent composition notebook and write out your plans and your goals for your future. And make your goals quantifiable. Don't just say, as I said a few moments ago, I want to be happy. What does it mean? I want to be successful. What does it mean? Write it down because I see that the wheel of fortune, like I said, is in your favor. So the Spirit is working for you and the universe is getting ready to bless you, Libra family members. As I said, something is ending. And when that something ends, it's time for a new beginning. Something ending means that something must end. So this could be and the Spirit just confirmed it again in a different card. And it doesn't have to be this way, but the Spirit is showing me these 2 cards saying, say that again to Libra. Libra, this is a relationship type of thing. This is your thinking about relationships. This is your mind and your mental frame, the parameters and the expansions of your mind as it deals with relationships. It seems like this might have been a cycle of relationships for Libra family members. And if this is a cycle of relationships, then now you are getting ready to change the way you see yourself, your self-worth, and your relationships. However, the beautiful thing is that while you are enduring and going through this transformation and this change cycle and period, the Spirit shows me peace. I like peace. And the Spirit shows me where you are at peace and you are at pause. So perhaps this is a time when you decided not to date. This is a time when you decided not to deal with the public too much. Kind of like get into yourself. And this is good, Libra, because I'm telling you, as you go to the next level in life, you can't take all that old baggage, being people, relationships, friends, whatever it is, family. You can't take everybody with you. I'm going to tell you right now. Libra family members, the Spirit is showing me where there was a masculine energy. This masculine energy does not have to necessarily be a lover. This masculine energy could be a masculine energy that was controlling, that was overbearing. Could very well be that lover, but I can tell you this much. This masculine energy, whether this masculine energy is friend, co-worker, lover, or family member, this overbearingness and this wet blanket feeling, this is part of something you're going to have to end, and you are going to end it. You are going to check it. And the most important place to check it, Libra, is in your mentality. Check it first in your mind and say, calm. This is not for me. No. I'm not going to deal with this. While you are growing and while you are going to the next level, Libra family members, the Spirit is showing me you as you are in one of your nature. One part of your nature is impatient sometimes, impulsive, short-tempered. And some of the Libra family members and people, my private clients that I read for, some of them experience this quite often. Always finding yourself going off on somebody. You have to tell somebody something. Or you're always feeling as if you have to lash out. And what happens is that takes so much energy and focus away from you minding your own affairs. Libra family members, I hope that you're hearing me. This is a time for seat belts. This is a time for slowing down with your mouth, with your temper, with your car, with your rapid movement, your impulsive, irrational, those types of energies. Please slow them down. Slow them down, please. Libra family members, you have been waiting for some things. You have been sitting and waiting, and you've been watching others go first, and you've been watching things look as if it's unfair and so on and so forth. But the Spirit is showing me a card indicating that your breakthrough is about to happen. And what's going on is that right now your mind is actually going to become more and more illuminated as the next 5 to 10 days progress. Illumination, you're going to begin to see things clearly. You're going to begin to see why you had to wait. And when that new job offer comes, you're going to see why you had to wait and why you had to let go of some things, because you can't take everything and everybody with you as you go to the next level. Libra family members, the Spirit shows me you are in good health and good shape. So apparently you've been exercising, you know, little squats here and there, and maybe walking, maybe drinking more water or some herbal teas, whatever it is. The Spirit shows me you being healthy, you being vibrant in your energy. So this is good. However, once again, a reminder, boom, right in your face, that unhealthy relationship, be mindful of it. You can't take it with you to the next level. In fact, you can't even take the mindset of unhealthy relationships with you as you go to the next relationship, because life is going to give you constant supply of relationships, a constant supply of admirers and those people that want to date you and they want to get to know you better. This is not going to stop because this one relationship or these last 2 or even the last 10. You can change your mind and change your world, Libra family members. The Spirit does show me, as I said to you a few moments ago, this legal, governmental, official matter that's not going to work out in your favor. Don't feel as if everything is lost. Yes, it is unfair. Yes, it is unfair. However, there is some financial assistance coming for you. Now, this financial assistance that's coming for you is going to come from an entity or an outside source. This is not the type of work or the type of money, I should say, that you worked for. This is the type of this is money that you're going to get. It's going to come in the way of assistance, a grant, a loan, financial aid for school, something like that is going to be a given. It's going to be given to you. or it could come from a friend, or it could come from an investor. But the idea is that assistance is coming for you, Libra family members. In addition, as I said to you a few moments ago before this card even laid out, the Spirit laid this card out soon as I finished the sentence, telling you about love is going to come. Love is going to come. Love is going to come. It's going to go. It's going to come. It's going to go. Don't let it tear you down. Love is going to come again. When love comes again, make sure that you are in a different place. Libra family members, the Spirit shows me, when I say different place, you know what I mean mentally. That's the most important part. The Spirit shows me, remember I told you that the Spirit showed me a job coming, news of a job coming to you. There's also news of money coming to you. So as I said, not only is assistance coming, not only is a breakthrough coming, but here you have a job coming and you have money coming. News of money is coming to you. Libra family members, this is a time also for you to get back into your creative energy. Some of you are very creative. Some of you have a lot to offer in the way of creativity, artistic, whether it's hairstyling or writing songs, dancing, compositions, paintings, writing, whatever it is that you have in the way of creativity, you're not being creative. And that's part of your progressive and beautiful energy that's going to catapult you and take you to the next level in life. You need to stop a few moments and smell the roses. Yeah. And don't worry necessarily about people, as I said, people not getting down, getting with you as far as where you're going on the next level of your life. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just keep it moving. The Spirit is also showing me a need for you to, as I said a few moments ago, about spending time alone. It doesn't necessarily mean lonely. It means alone. It means spending time with yourself. It means spending time with you. It means getting into your spiritual nature. It means getting into using the repertoire of your wisdom to glean and get information that's going to help you as you move forward to the next level of life. And the Spirit does show me a professional masculine energy in your future. There's a masculine energy in your future, a professional masculine energy. And sometimes when I do readings, they lean more towards the feminine or the female energy. However, if you are the Libra and you are this masculine energy, then this masculine energy that I see is going to make you clear. Like I said earlier, you are going to come to a place of mental clarity. You are going to come to a place of peace. You are going to come to a place where you're going to be thinking properly. But a lot of it does have to do with the intellect. And the intellect is encouraged and grown. It is nourished by training. So some of you, this might be, as I said earlier, this might just be a tricks of the trade you might have to learn. Some of you might have to finish that certification, licensure. All that is a part of your growth and your success pattern. Once again, Libra family members, and I'm giving you a private, this is a public reading, but some of you know that I'm talking right to you. Some of you are concerned as to whether or not you might be pregnant, and the Spirit is saying that you're not. So please just hear that. The Spirit is saying that you're not. So if you are experiencing some challenges with your reproductive system, or if you're worried about that, the Spirit is saying you can get it checked out and you can do what you have to do, but the Spirit is saying that you're not going to have this baby, or you're not going to have a baby right now. This is not part of your dynamic and your energy right now. The Spirit is encouraging you to spend time with children, though. How very nice. Spend time with children, being childlike. Spend time going back to a time when you were happier and when you had dreams and visions. The Spirit is encouraging that type of energy. Libra family members, this has been your general reading for the mid-month of July 2017. And I know that some of this energy has hit home. I know that some of this has hit you exactly where you need to have some clarity. And those of you that would like to come in for a private reading, please reach out to me through my email. That's onewhosees4you@yahoo.com. onewhosees4you@yahoo.com. Look forward to talking with you, Libra. Bless you.